Hi, my name is Stephen Lovelace, and I'm a native Santa Barbara, and I've been here my entire life. I work locally as a dancer, dance teacher, choreographer, theater teacher, theatrical director. I work a lot with kids, and I've got a long history with summer solstice. I was in the parade in 1980 for the first time, and it blew my mind, and I started dancing and doing all the stuff I do after that. So I really have to say that solstice is a foundation for me completely and fully. By the late 80s, I was a hired artist in residence. I made several, many, I don't even remember at this point, floats for the parade. I left for a few years, and the year I came back, they hired me to be the artistic director, which I did several years, and retired and was on the board of directors late 90s. And I teach around town and still direct, and I love Santa Barbara. It's really an amazing place to be and be from and live. And one of the great things about Santa Barbara is Teresa and La Boheme Dance Company. I met Teresa at a ballet studio I taught at 25 years ago, maybe. I don't even remember. We were in Nutcrackers together in the party scene. I knew she used to be a ballet dancer. You can kind of tell by watching her walk, especially if you're a trained dancer. And she's so lovely and is so alarmingly positive, and with that great big smile and her beautiful eyes, it's hard to miss her. We became friends back then, but really, this go-round, I would say about 5 years ago, I took a year off of being in the parade, and I photographed the parade, and I ran up and started photographing her first ensemble in the parade as La Boheme, and we had a great time. I'm telling you, she latched onto me. I learned the choreography in my street clothes, and I danced up the streets with La Boheme. And at that moment, she knew, God love her, that I needed to be in her floats. So ever since, I have been featured actually in her floats, usually with some part of the story that she's telling because of my theater background. And I would say actually one of my favorite times performing was a year ago, last year, when I got to be the ringmaster of her whole float, and it was a stitch. And man, oh man, there were so many great photographs of me being the ringmaster. I mean, the whole part, the way I approached it was just a pinnacle of performance out there on State Street. So I really have to say the whole La Boheme experience for me has been, at my age, at 60, you know, I'd say a lot of people get here where I'm at and they feel like they've got to do other things. And, you know, I don't know, could I have gotten here on my own? Probably. But Teresa saw me, pulled me in, and so now I feel like the ringmaster again. It's a great feeling. And I would say that the whole La Boheme experience really is such a positive, creative force of an experience for everybody that gets involved. I walk in a room and they applaud. We see each other out on the streets, and those La Boheme dancers are the sweetest, most amazing people I come in contact with all year, and all of this is really a reflection of the woman that brings everybody together, and that's Teresa Miller. And it's besides having 6 kids and being who she is in all these organizational places, she gets these people together at least once a week, maybe more, and she brings this great art form and the love of the art form out to the community. And I have to say that is extraordinary. I've never seen anything in Santa Barbara in all my years here that really addresses adult artists in this way. There was a void for many years, and Teresa saw the void and stepped in. And it's not with any sense of proprietary either. She brings in other adult artists and other adult teachers who have their own followings, and it becomes a happy family and a big art fest and a dance fest. And God, I look out in the world right now and I think we just need more of this, especially for those of us that are in leadership roles in the communities, to know what the possibilities are and how to break through to the other side of what it means to give the arts out to the community. It's an amazing thing. So, Teresa, you've given me so much the last few years as an older artist in this community, but seeing my gifts, and I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing gift to me. And really, it's been an amazing gift to my community. I teach over 800 kids a week, and after the parade, and after they see me out on the streets and screaming at me, I have a different relationship with them because I've shown them a different side, and they love it. And what a way to get through to young people for me as a teacher. So thank you, Teresa. Thank you, La Boheme. May you go on and on forevermore. Oh, gosh.